Ghana is blessed with as much gold as there is granite. You wouldn't believe it, but granite remains largely untapped. Now, two brothers are paving the way. They're actually aiming at paving the country's walkways with the granite cobblestone. There's more in this episode of the Joy Business Fund. There is just as much gold as there is granite in the country, but granite is least explored. At the North Carnation Industrial Area here in Accra, two brothers are finding use for these granites, turning them into cobblestones for pavements and buildings. There's nothing quite like this in Ghana, and the two brothers, Nana Aboagye-Wiafe and Kweku Aboagye-Wiafe, are paving the way. Nana, an engineer, came up with the idea and got his brother Kweku on board.
This was me sat in a bank dealing with people's monies and millions and all that. And we started projecting what we can do, we started talking about it, and that's where we started the R&D.
Both of them quit their jobs and got trained in making cobblestones from granites. Currently, the most popular form of paving here in Ghana is from concrete blocks. It's expensive and needs replacement every decade or less. What you may not know is that there is granite in abundance here in Ghana. Goodheart mines from multiple locations in the country, including in Sawam and Shai Hills. The granite is then brought to the factory at North Carnation, drilled and run through the stone splitting machines. But what is it about the stone that makes it ideal for pavements?
This stone is very, very abundant in Ghana. Gold mineralization is around this type of stone. Now, Ghana is the only country on this globe that has ever had gold added to its name. So if everybody knows we have gold, then automatically we have very high quality granite. But unfortunately, we've not been looking at it. So this is the opportunity I looked at, went throughout the country and realized if you go across Ghana, we have about half our landmass sitting on granite. The only industry that comes out of granite is crushing to make chippings for concrete work and for road works. So we didn't want to, quote unquote, join the bandwagon because it's very versatile.
The walkways of most European countries are paved with cobblestones and they last for decades. And there are quite some remarkable buildings made from cobblestones. The next challenge was marketing the product here in Ghana.
The journey has been very, very interesting, I must say, because we started from a point of view of you are trying to convince somebody to buy into your business, but your business doesn't exist where you are. So everything we're seeing was theoretical, videos, pictures. It wasn't hitting home as much, but one thing we realized is most people that have lived outside or lived in places where cobblestone is available caught onto it immediately. Some of them actually said, the first thing they said was, when I built my house, I looked for this material, I couldn't find it here. So these are all things that helped us and pushed us to be able to know that when we do it, we get market.
The brothers have carried out a number of projects, and the recent one being paving the Lashibi funeral home. It's been a challenging first year, and the brothers have had to invest so much in the startup.
Machines are expensive, they're unique machines. You need certain specific things to be able to deliver this product, as you see behind us. Now, when you look at any financial model, the biggest part of it is to try and understand how your overheads will be less than what you got coming in as cash inflow. And that is what we've worked on for a few years now. We've looked at it, our pricing is strategically placed so that we can be able to cover our overheads as well as have enough to expand.
As part of plans to expand, Goodheart is seeking support from the One District, One Factory Secretariat. As Nana explains, this has the potential to create jobs and lift many out of poverty and even help in the fight against illegal mining.
90% of people in Galamsey never hold any gold. They go in to carry mud and pick up 20, 30 cedis a day. Now, if these resources are available in those towns, these towns need roads. These towns have teeming.
All right, so that was a bit of the report capturing what Nana was saying.
Hello, Daryl, can you hear me?
Was up to join us. Great to see both of you on Business Live. I'm excited to have you both. So it's interesting that we have got granite in huge quantities, yet not fully tapped. Tell us more, quick,
Right. If you say tapped, I think it's a bit of an understatement. We haven't even scratched the surface of granite. We as a country are so blessed geologically, and when we look at what we've researched, the colors of granite we have, the textures, and everything else that we have that we're exploring at the moment, we can just see how huge the potential is and where we've got to go from here. And that excites us every day because, I mean, obviously we're looking at the options every day, we're exploring them. And the more we discover, the more excited we get. And yeah, that goes to show there's a future in what we're doing. And yeah, it would be nice to impact a nation in a way that obviously everyone will benefit from.
And speak of what you're doing, and I'll say, what has been the progress since we last spoke on the Joy Business Van?
Okay. When we spoke on the business van at the time, I think we were producing about 20 square meters a day. Now we're producing over 120 square meters a day. We had a staff strength of about 5. Now we have a staff strength of about 25. We've tried with quite a few colors of granite now. Back then we were doing only 2 colors, now we're doing about 5. And we're talking about being able to do roads, being able to do private homes, being able to do small projects. We've done quite a few of them. We've done about 4 roads in Temaport as we speak. We've done private homes in Laboni, cantonments. We've done homes in Northbridge, Dansoman, etc. So with respect to being able to prove what we can do, we've done that. Now the main thing is being able to get out there, make people realize cobblestone is available and get jobs. So if the job is even as small as a 10 square meter area in your garden, or it's a road leading to your house, or the house's yard itself, we'll be more than happy to do it.
Okay, I mean, you talked about the Temaport, which you are really excited about. Could you tell me what's the future is for your business after this?
I mean, the future is to expand. As my brother rightly said, we've gone from producing as little as 20 square meters a day to north of 120. And we are trying to get other products in the mix because obviously we're looking at stone, and stone can do so much, including wall cladding, even just gardening and stuff. So what we're trying to put out there is the fact that yes, stone is life, really, and we can get stone anywhere you want it to, whether it's roads, whether it's your home, whether they're car parks and stations. You know, that's what we're looking to expand to. And the main focus we have at the moment is to make sure that we're sharing the wealth, because as it stands now, we've created 3 SMEs that we work with that are partnering us when it comes to installation. So for instance, if you ask me to do a job for you, I can get one of my SMEs to come in and do the installation. Obviously, we make sure we manage it, we do the quality control to make sure everything is done the right way. And yeah, that's how we want to build it up.
I had a new one, stone is life. I always hear water is life, but I had a new one. So let's talk about support, and even during these times of the COVID-19 pandemic, where people talk about the challenges they are facing. I heard in that report you talk about the One District, One Factory initiative, and also what has been support like? How is it like working during these times of the pandemic?
We're still trying to chase support from all the avenues you're aware of. Nothing is confirmed yet, but we're still in the process. So all the growth you've seen has been us grafting and saving from the projects we do and using that to expand. We're still hoping to get support. We're still hoping to get jobs. We're still hoping to be able to get more kaya off the road, to get more galamsey workers, more sustainable, green, safe jobs, etc. But that will come in on a bigger scale if we get the support, as you know. But we've not been able to get that yet, and we're still following up with that. With respect to the pandemic, it did affect us a little because for logistics movements, etc., movement wasn't very easy. But at the time of the pandemic, we were doing a road project within the port. So because the road projects were exempted, we were able to work. But generally, our logistics and other support services suffered a little.
Great. Unfortunately, we've run out of time on this one, but it's great to have you guys both on the market as you continue to aim towards, transforming our walkways with a granite cobblestone